Friends, I was trying to locate the portfolio of Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. I have heard that he is a phenomenal person with some incredible investments he has done. And I was trying to locate a single platform where I get the investment of not just Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, but also investment of other investors like Vijay Kedia or Ramesh Damani or Radhakishan Damani and all these biggies who have made so much money in stock market. So when I was starting this journey of Stockage, 2016 was the year when we launched it, and I was trying to figure out how do I get the portfolio. I went to multiple websites and I was very disappointed with the output because not at all satisfactory output, and it's very difficult to get their portfolio, exact portfolio. Until unless I have their mobile number and I can call them and I can request them to send me their portfolio, but that's not practically possible. So we at Stockage, we thought that can't we create ready-made portfolio of this star investors of India? Okay, we started that journey of creating that portfolio, and it was quite a daunting task. Because each person invests in multiple entities' name, each person invests in multiple companies. To create a master database of multiple investors in that particular investor and then clubbing it with multiple entities was always a very big task, but I am very proud that my team has resolved that problem quite efficiently. I don't say that it's the most efficient portfolio because the exact portfolio would be available only with the investor himself, but it is pretty much nearest to the accurate which we believe could be relied on by a normal investor. Now if you go to Stockage investor portfolio, this is exactly what I am talking to you about. There are two categories of investors. One is individual-led investors and the other is the institutional investors, which is typically the fund houses. Fund could be FIIs, it could be mutual funds or any domestic institution like LIC and Government of India. Now, if you go to Stockage My Investor, we have given you investment portfolio of more than 300 plus investors, and these investment portfolio are updated as and when the investor act on any of these companies. The activity is typically based on quarterly results disclosure, but if the investor has done any kind of deal, bulk deal, block deal or insider, that also gets highlighted to you as efficiently as possible. Let's take an example. Let's go to Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. And you see about him, we have talked about him, he as a person, but the more important thing is the portfolio of Rakesh ji, where all the companies where he has invested is listed here. You can click on any particular company and that will give you historically what Rakesh Jhunjhunwala or his family members or his any of the entities have done in this company over a period of last 5 years. This is quite an impressive database, friends, and if you can use it to your advantage, it will definitely add value to your equity participation. What advantage you can draw from this? Certainly I am not asking you to copy paste his portfolio, no. That's the worst thing you will do to yourself, because when will he exit the portfolio is something which you probably will get after a few days, because these database typically gets updated on a quarterly database updated basis. Until unless you get Rakesh ji highlighted in any of the bulk deal, block deal or the insider deal. Okay. How do you take advantage of these databases? At least you get to see the name of the companies where he has invested, and based on his thesis, if it works with you as well, if you also want to invest in these companies with similar kind of an orientation with your model in place, then probably it's easier to filter out the companies which could be a wealth creator for you as well. So don't use these investment portfolios to copy paste. These are more for your reference purpose to identify good companies. So it's a pretty exhaustive database, not just of individuals, but also institutions like big funds. For example, let me give you an example of a fund which I really like is Amansa Capital. It's owned by a person called Akash Prakash, who is quite famous in the fund management community. If you go inside this, see all the stocks where Amansa Capital has invested. This is nearest to the accurate data. I'm not saying that we are 100% accurate, because No one can be 100% accurate except Mr. Akash Prakash himself, but this is nearest to the accurate data which you can use to identify the stock investments of these star investors. I hope you will like this feature, friends. I hope you will take advantage of this feature. This is part of a one single subscription plan which we have, because it involves a lot of effort from our side. We have kept it as part of our premium offerings. So subscribe to that single premium offering plan and you get all the premium features of Stockage available to you at your disposal, and I'm sure you can use it to your advantage for your equity participation. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for becoming part of the Stockage family. Bye-bye.